Good morning, YouTube. I hope everyone's well and I hope everyone is blessed. So, I want to take this time to show massive, massive love and respect to my friend and brother, Picjardine. And I want to talk about the Picjardine and the krol fight. So, going into this fight, Pick was a heavy underdog. Um, but I can't just listen. I'm not the one for blowing smoke up people's asses. You know what I mean? I support my friends and brothers till the cows come home. I really do. But if I think a friend and brother can't win a fight, I'll be the first to say, you know, I like to think I'm that type of friend and brother who will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You know, I do pride myself on being honest, and having my friends back down to a down to a T. And that if that means telling the truth and being as honest as possible, 100%, I will, regardless if I'm going to hurt your feelings. I will always be honest. I've told friends and brothers, look, you can't beat him. You cannot beat him. That's a silly fight. Don't be taking that fight. I've done this with training partners. I've done this with people I've trained with. I've done this with friends and brothers. I've said this type of shit. When it comes to Picjardine, at his weight category, whether it be bare knuckle, whether it be gloved, whether it be on the fucking street, he will not lose. I will put Picjardine against anyone. I've done countless rounds with Pick. I've trained alongside him. I know the type of person he is. I know the type of warrior he is. I know the cloth he's cut from. He's a fucking different beast, man. He is a different type of animal. Yeah. You ask anyone who knows me, anyone who's close to me, or anyone who's ever spoke to me about the fight game, I'll always tell you, Pick can beat anyone. And I always say it about myself, look, if you can't put me away, you might be a better fighter than me. You might be a better boxer, you might be a better K1 fighter, you might be a better, a more skilled fighter. But if you can't beat me, if you can't put me away, you're in for a long night. And you're probably going to be fucked. And this is how I look at Pick. If you can't stop Pick, if you can't hurt Pick, if you can't put him out, you are fucked. And I've been saying this from day one. You ask anyone, you ask Bakewell, you ask anyone, Danny Christie's, anyone. These will all tell you. Pick was relatively unknown. He's only ever been known on the white collar scene and stuff like that. And I'm been travelling around, I've been going to gyms, and people have been saying, oh, just Picjardine, he's fighting krol. It's a tough fight. And I'm like, mate, you just watch. I knew what was coming. I 100% knew what was coming. I put fucking 100 quid on him. I took money on that night. I put my money on Picjardine. I knew he was winning that fight. I've done countless rounds with Pick. Me and Pick, there's a massive weight category between me and Picjardine. And I've sparred with him. And I don't sit down on punches when I'm sparring with Pick and lighter lads. I just move. But Picjardine's the type of fighter and type of warrior that you have to hit him. Otherwise, he's gonna fucking look at the size difference between me and Pick. I done a couple of rounds with Jack Culshaw. I done some rounds with Pick. I was doing some rounds with some lighter lads just so I could get used to the moving around. Just so I could up my speed. And I could practice. Moving, not getting hit by these faster lads. And Pick was one of them who was very heavily involved in my camp. We trained alongside each other for most of this camp. And Pick's the type of guy that you have to hit him. You have to get into a war with him. You have to keep pushing him back. And sometimes I was thinking, fucking, I'm gonna have to fucking hit this kid. And I kept hitting him and pushing him back, and whether I was wobbling him or not, whether I was hurting him or not, he was putting his hands down, he was biting down his gum shield, and he was coming forward, and he was trying to fucking kill me. We were friends and brothers. We never tried to kill each other. That's wrong word I used. But we would go to war in sparring. And I'm thinking, this kid's fucking off it. I've known of Pick now for a few years. We've been friends. The moment I met him, I knew we were destined to be friends. We were destined to be brothers. But this camp has brought us fucking. We're like that. And I absolutely love the lad to bits. I love his personality. I love his aura. His energy in the gym. He's just a fucking absolute mint geezer. He's one of the best kids I've ever met. 100%. What a pleasure it was to have him in my camp. What a pleasure it was to be involved with his camp. and I 100% believe in him. You know, he is one hell of a fighter. And I don't think he's need me to tell you this now because you've all seen what he's capable of. You've witnessed what he does. You know how he fights. You know, he's got plan A, he's got plan B, he's got plan C. You know, Pick's fighting ability is something to be admired. You know, he moves well, he dances around, he can fight on the back foot, he's a counter puncher. And then, and then you can see that what he is against Krol. He'll stand and bang, he's a warrior, he'll bite down on his gum shield, and he'll fucking have a tear up. He'll have it with anyone. You know, I take me off to Krol. You know, Krol is a fucking tough animal, tough beast. You know, for him to last as long as he did with Pick, you know, to watch that fight, you know, fight of the night, you know, both men should be proud. You know, Krol and Pick, fucking both of them should be proud as punch of how that night went, of how that fight went. You know, I can see why Krol would be probably disappointed, you know, not being able to get Pick out there in that first round, not even being able to drop him, you know, but Krol needs to understand what type of fucking animal he's fought. You know, he's just fought an absolute animal of a man in Picjardine. So, yeah, just want to leave this there with you guys. You know, I've been saying it from day one. I've been saying it from day one. You ask anyone, Pick is going to the very fucking top. You know, it'll take some man to beat Pick. And I've said it from day one. Anyone who knows me knows that, you know, I've been backing Pick all right. I've been backing him and I've been telling everyone, watch what this kid does. Fucking class. Congratulations, Pick. Krol, congratulations to you as well. True warriors. Both men absolutely stole the show that night. Fight of the night. Both warriors. Fucking brilliant. God bless, guys.